Okay, so welcome back. Welcome back, first, welcome to our session for today. So, yeah, programmers, again, please sit back and relax. And also, what I would like you to do now is I want you to follow whatever I'm going to do. So, I want you guys to set up your Visual Studio, and we're going to be doing a code demonstration right now. So, to start with, I want you guys to create a new project.
Gi-restart pa nako sir kay usay mag-error ang kwan sir.
Sige. Anyway, I'll create new project this time, and so makita man niyo, no? Tama?
Yes,
Can you
sir.
guys say? So, yan, I have just chosen the VB Forms or Windows Form that app.net. So this time, let's say this is what we are going to do is we are going to develop our goals today are the following. So let's call one form to the other form, and then let's have the formatting and formatting our text now with dates. Okay, so mula na to ang two goals karon, and then uh, some sort of if conditions. Okay, so this time let's create a so let's have week 2 money. So we have week 2 ba ta karon? Is it week 2, week 3?
Week 2,
3 na to,
sir.
sir.
Week 2. Ay, week 2 pala. Sige, week 2 maybe. Okay. So let's create, and then okay, so let's just wait for the configuration of the components and all other resources to be loaded successfully. Okay, once it's all set, we are now ready to begin. Okay, so we have here an interface of our VB. Okay. Ano naman akong mouse mo naman ikigwa. Nakalit na mag. Okay. So again, let's review on the things that we discussed yesterday. So let's say we have just a review how to develop a GUI in Visual Basic. Again, you just simply drag and drop here to draw the UI. Second is assign properties to control. And then the third one is attach code to controls, no? Attach code. So draw the UI, attach properties, assign properties or attach properties to controls. So, or better assign, and then after that, write codes or assign or attach code to control. So, by the way, when we talk about let's say for an instance, we just draw a UI here. Let's say we have here a button, and then if you want to not use the property right here, okay, we can actually go directly to our uh, to our to our code view. So in our code view, we can actually set properties here. Just like for an instance, we have uh, button one that okay, we can change its name into like btn, let's say click. Yan. So we can also change its wait for a while. And then we can also change its text. Let's say, so during compile time, your button one is actually button one. Okay, but when we get to run this one, by the way, I just forgot to mention you that when we talk about form load, it's like main or main method in Java, no? So it's like public static void main. So anything you put inside of here will be read by your compiler at the very first, no? When at the very first we run our program. So we have here button one that. So the text in our button one is actually button one. We can actually set the property using here using this one, but here we can actually change it to something like this one. So btn text or btn1.text is as click. Then we can also change its like its four color. Okay, if you want to change its four color, you have let's say color that a color that, let's say, red or blue. It depends to you, no? Or ay mga beige nga color, violet, yan, blue color. So you can also change its background. So if you want to change your, let's say, uh, your form 1, you can simply call form 1 or simply use me. Me means, di ba kung sa Java, this. There is a Visual Basic me ang tawag saya. So instead of this, diri saya me. Okay, me that, let's say, ang text would be changed into, okay, let's say, ang text niya is, this is setting, this is setting property during runtime. Okay, and then you can also change its back color. Let's say color that we can do something like Alice blue. Okay, so let's run this one. These are some of the few things we can do now out of our UI in terms of, attaching it instead of dito sa property na to siya iset, diri na to siya iset sa runtime. So as you can see, na-change na ang click nimo into that one. But then again, syempre, I don't recommend you from doing this. I mean, if you can actually set properties to your property, why not do it? Para it would lessen the codes here. No, it would lessen out actually the codes inside of your form load. So this is just something na an additional. We have here. This is anong this is setting. This is setting property during runtime. Tama dahil. And then this one is Alice blue. And then as you can see, ang click na to, it's now become, its four color is now become blue. Okay, so let's try another color for this one. So we have that, let's say green. Okay, proper ang green. Sige, try na to. So something like this one. Okay, so that's it. That would be all for today. Thank you guys. Ito joke lang. Okay, now let's have a, let's say for an instance using this. Okay, let's gonna erase this one now. So let's change the property to here by change na to dire ta mag-change again. So this is the usual kasi mas okay siya dili nimo i-change. Okay, kasi again para ma-lessen ang code sa tuang main. Okay, and then for text, wait for a while. So for text, we have, where are you text? Nasa naman to si text? O siya nag-text. Hello, text. Alphabetical, ko na to, ba? Ayun. Okay, so let's say click. Okay, so let's say for an instance, we are going to, if we click this one, pa-admit. If we click this one, we are going to call another form. So to do that, you can simply right-click right-click on your project property, project explorer, and then add. Okay, add item. So kaning existing item, if you have another Visual Basic form outside of this project, so you can actually import it right here. But this time we can actually add new item. Pwede ra diretso form or Windows form, or we can actually instead kanina na itong pilihan new item. So when you click that, it will give you the items to be added. So these are the possible items that you can add to your project. So let's say we are going to add Windows form. So click on Windows form, click this one, and say, let's say another. Sige, FRM. FRM, another form. Okay? And then add. All right. So, okay. You can also change the, let's say, during runtime, you want to change the height. So, pwede rin mo yan ang height. Let's say 400, and then width that width. Okay, pwede mo i-change into 300. So, ang yang i-follow, not the one that you set for this one. So, let's say, gamay na to siya. And then, atong i-change dito is upon loading or during runtime, ma-change iyahang, diba? Also, remember, what you can see here is FRM another. So what if i-change na to siya into text is equal to another. Now, in this case, what we are going to do is that when we run our program, we would have this form right here, which is the default form. Yan. And then if we click this one, it will, the other form will appear. Okay. So how to actually do that? So you go back to your form1.vb, and then right here, you just simply, yeah. So let's go to form1.vb, click. So whenever we click a button, you do this one. So dim val or dim, let's say F, or depende sa imo, basta val as new form. Okay, what was the name of the form? So for FRM, another form. So this time, you can have here like show. Okay, pwede put val that show dialog. So I'm gonna explain it to you what's the difference between the two. So kana sa muna val that show. So let's run our program, and then after that, so let's click. Ayan. So using show, ayan, pwede ka maka traverse from one or navigate from one form to another. That's for show. Okay? Sa show yan siya. Pag show dialog imuhang gamiton, okay, if show dialog imong gamiton class, when you run this one, okay, so let's run this, and okay, so pag show dialog, mother niya si this one. Kung sa Java pa, mura katong parent component or something like that. So, you cannot go back or shift to another form kasi one state lang. Modal dialog ang tawag, anak. Meaning, one mode lang of form ang available. So, meaning to say, the only thing para ma-navigate nimo tong form behind is you close the current form. Ayan. And then, balik na po ka. So, ayan. Something like that. Okay? So that's it. And then, what if you want to, by the way, natay mga certain value for, let's say, me that. So meaning, when the, upon show dialog ay, dili ka pwede maka-hide or dili ka pwede maka-close yung form. It's only for kanin sa show. So this is only allowed for this one. Okay, try na to. So meaning to say, let's say for instance, you want to hide the form, this form, meaning kanina form is going to be hidden once another form is shown. Okay, so example. Okay, let's run, then click. So as you can see, wala na form, no? Nawala na ang isa ka form because it's already hidden. So imong program karon nag-run pa dara. Okay? So now, if show dialog siya, actually, wait for a while. Okay, show dialog siya, and then you have made that, oh, sorry, mali akong na ano. So, show dialog, oops, don't, naka-break statement to siya. So, we have show dialog, and then me that height. Notice that it's not a form, supposed to be dapat, ang form will not hide. Try na to. Dili siya ma-hide, although nagbutang kag me that height. Still, you cannot go something like navigating. Okay? So that's for show dialog and that show. So you can also use me that close. Okay, napapalain. Me that and, wala na. Me that close and me that hide. Okay? So, syempre, you can also me that show. Okay? So that show, that close, that hide. Alright? So, that's for navigating from one form to another. As simple as that. Okay. Now, how about if naamoy daghang forms and then you don't want to navigate from one form to another by in terms of coding, like for an instance, i-test lang to nimong isa ka form. Let's say form another, mao nimong gusto na startup form. So if this, I want this to be my startup form, you just have to go to project and then you go to week 2 VB properties, and then you go there sa startup form. So in the startup form, you will see here form another form. So when you save this one, your form now would have, or the default form that is going to be run is the startup form. I mean the another form, which is you set this for startup form. Okay? So question. Lira, di ba? Okay, so pwede na mo maghimo og mga login, no? Login na if let's say for an instance, butang taog label for, okay, dito ta sa balik ta sa ato ang project. So atong startup form would be let's say form 1. Okay, save na to siya. And then in our form 1, we are going to design something like a login form. Let's say, okay, so wait for a while. Asa naman tong text box? Okay, so we have text box there. And let's say we have, where are you label? Label LLL there. Okay, so we have here label as well as the text box. And then, ato siyang igilako gamay. Apilo na to ang form, button. So we can actually change its font right here. So let's say 12 or 14. That's it. And then this time we are going to change some properties. So this one would be, so again for label, pwede na mo siya pangalan og label 1 kasi it's label. Anyway, wala man kay parang this one has nothing to do with, wala siya special na buhaton, pero in the virtue of kanang naming our variables into meaningful one, so ato na lang butahan. So let's say this one is username. Okay, and then the text is going to be changed as username. Okay, and then let's say this one is txt. Okay, txt username. All right, so that's it. And then we copy paste this one for password. So, oops, wait for a while. So you have here, is this recording? Yes, it is. So we have here password, and then change the name nato siya, LBL password. Okay, after that, change nato ning txt txt. Saan naman to? Okay, so we have here, where are you text box? So txt, maklaro ba niyo class?
Yes, sir.
Okay, good.
Yes, sir.
Okay, thank you. So next is maghimo tag login, and don't mind my design ha, bahala na siya. Kaya na kayo mong pag-mind sa design nako karon for a while.
Yes, sir.
Kamo na balance design na class. Hindi ako particular kayo sa, I mean, I'm not really good at designing. So we have btn, i-change na to siya into btn login. Okay, and then this one is i-change na to siya into btn cancel. Okay, so simple lang sa pambuhaton karon na ano ha. So we have here, okay, this is login, and then this is cancel. Oops, command ako nagamit, control cancel. Okay, so balik pa dire, tanggalon sa nato ning click something kasi it's no longer click. Okay, kung mapansin niyo dapat na-change na siya into btn login. So this time, okay, if we run the program or our program, we are going to have a display something like username and then your password. So if you want your password na hidden, syempre kailangan na to hidden atong password. So for us to do that, atong buhaton would be ato ta sa text field, click nimo na ang text field, and then pwede na to siya i-set up dito sa main. Pwede ra po diri sa ato ang properties. You just go there sa use system password car. So ibutang nimo siya true, okay? And then ang default ana is asterisk yata or ellipse. Okay, try na to. Adto ka sa yeah, i-try sa nato kung sa default niya na kurang characters no para i-mask niya or i-hide niya. So, yan, minana. Pero if you want na asterisk siya, you can actually go to, where is it? Allow me to search muna ha. It's the something like character. Saan naman to? Yun, password car. Ayan, password car, let's say asterisk. So meaning asterisk na ang imuhang password character for your password. Okay? So atong buhaton would be mag-assume lang ta na we have here, let's say UN for username. Let's say ang username nato is user. Okay? So pamantay mga database or something kana lang sa. And then for password, pwd is equal to user123. Okay? So with this, call na to ana siya. So ibutan na to if, okay, pwede diretso txt. Okay, pwede ka diretso txt username dot text is equal to user or un, then, okay? So if katulong value ni as a user kay equal sa gi-input mo na un, then, okay. Tapos if naatay gusto nato i-ano and, oh by the way, kung napansin niyo dili na ampersands no, ang gamito na niya is letter na jud, so fully English like statements na jud iyang ano. So it's actually easy to follow. So txt password, kaya syempre kailangan na to ano, that text is equal to pwd. So if equal sila, so you can say something like message box that show that show, and then login successful. Okay. Oy, tama ba 'to ang spelling? Okay. Tama?
Yes, sir.
Else,
Sir.
okay. Else siya if dili siya ano, login failed lang. Okay? And then pwede po ninyo na siya butangan og mga cursor. So naana diri sa ano dara, if gusto mo na iyang ano lahi iyang like gusto niyo error something, so pwede na niyo buhaton. So after that, syempre ato na tong ibuhaton tong declaration in which like say dim let's say another, or sige katumbal na lang as new another form. Form another ito. FRM another form. So morning mas okay jud na you start with something like kung unsa nagrepresent ang atong akong itudlo sa inyo ng mga prefixes, no? So tanan FRM, pag type nimo og FRM, tanan form mo gawas na siya. Okay? So kaysa lahi imong pagpangalan sa form. So maglisod jud ka og pangita. Okay? So we have here this time we are going to show i-show na to si Val. Okay, that show, and then me that hide. Okay, me that hide ta para mawala siya. Okay, so when you run your program now, what happened? Ay error. So asa daw ang error? Okay, kasi sa Visual Basic dili na double sign ang equal. So as in single equal lang siya. Okay, so this time, let's say user, and then user 1, 2, 3, I guess. If we click on something like login, so login successful, there, nauna na tayo sa kanina form. Okay, so that's how easy it is, no? So that's how easy it was. Okay, so in our another form, let's try something na atong patong is magbutang tag mga dates. Okay, so wala man mo yung mga date, then nata sa form magbutang og date. Okay, so example lang, ato aning tanggalon ang me.height and me.width para i-follow niya ang format na gi-set nato for that. So sige, magbutang tag mga dates dire. Let's copy paste na lang this one ato ta sa form another form.vb. Okay, so let's say you want to display the date. Okay? Okay? So if you want to display the date, you just simply use that. Okay, unsa na ito yung pangalan saan? So ato rin i-change din nato iyahang label. So label date. Okay? So this time, adto ta sa ato ang form, and then let's write something here. LBL date that text equals format now. So now means today. Okay? And then natay mga certain formatting na gamiton. Okay? So by the way, if you want to display the date, okay, pwede nimo gamiton ang MMM, okay, day or DD YYY. Okay? So depende sa imong format, no? Pwede ana imong imong buhaton. So let's say we are going to run this one. So dito na ta dito sa ano be? Form 1 DB, so project ta, start up ta para di nato sige og shift to another form. Okay. Yeah. So let's run again. And then this time, so ang display would be yan. So that's the MM. Pag tulo na siya, okay, anuhan ta mo og different ways on how to display this one. So sige, unahon sa nato ang this one is for copy lang ta. So kani siya butang nato. Sorry. Dali jud ko, no? So ma-compromise na no yung ano. Kani siya butang nato, let's say this is LBL general. Okay, pwede ko na to iset ang date into general. Okay? So let's say this one is LBL batu, joke lang bitaw. LBL long date. Okay, napo tay long na date. Okay? Pwede ko na to siya gamiton as LBL short. Okay? And then napo tay LBL long time no see, and then napo tay LB ako mo gamit ang mouse be makapikon man yung mouse eh. And then we have LBL short time. Short time mura familiar lang yung short time, no? Mura di more big kay short time. Para sa mga makarelate lang, okay? Short time. Anyway, date sagdi lang sana, pwede nato na i-change anytime. So right here, so dali lang na siya i-ano kasi naka LBL man ta. So we can just simply, okay, direta sa balik to 3. So we have, tanggalon na lang nato maybe. Okay, so sorry. We have LBL general that text equals, okay, format and now, and then pwede ka putang kasi general date. Spelling ha, dapat general date, and then so we have here, sa ito other ano na to, naman na akong ulo. We have general long to, no? Yan.
Yes, sir. Long.
Long date. Apa? Short, no?
Short.
Okay, short. Okay, short. So, short date. Tapos, pwede na ito siya butangan og let's say, general, para na siya, siyempre, no, we want na, ang iyahang ano is general. Yan. Tangan din nato siya pangalan kay para this is long, this is short. May kini siya parehas sa short, and then so there is short katong short date, short long time no see og Sa ito isa, short time. So, katawa mo ko sa
Short time.
short time.
Short time.
So, long time. And then, ang sakit eh? Long time. And then,
Long time, short time.
short time. Okay. Ganahan short time, no? Okay. So, long time. Ganahan sa short time. Isang ganahag long time. Okay. If we get to run this one, so nara, no? So this is the general date. This is the long date. This is the short date, long time, and short time date. Short time rather. So, ay, nga naman yung short date, mali nakabutang dira. Mali ang keyboard. Nga naman yung keyboard na to, bugoon. So, balik ka. Tingala po na nung date. So, may nung tapog. Actually, ayan. So, ayan, no? Short time, long time, no see. Ayan. So, if you don't want na in Ana, you can actually do this one. So, I'm not gonna be parang i-change na ako ng mga date ha. Ano na lang ako niya. Diretso na lang ko copy paste, and then copy paste. I just show you different ano. So this one is label 1. So basta label 1, label 2, label 5. So itong buhaton karon is label 1, label 2, label 5 siya. But again, I'm not recommending you this one kasi wala mo label. So we have label 1 that text equals maninood man ka sir. Okay, format
Yes, sir.
now. So let's say we have M. Okay, so tanaw na to sa mga ano na M. By the way, M stands for para makaano tayo mo, ang M stands for month. Okay? Siyempre, ang D stands for day. Ang Y stands for year. Okay, kung sa time pod, ang H stands for hour, M stands for minute, burger, and then S stands for second. Okay, agad niyo kung sa akin. Ay, sorry. Second. Second to, dili to keyboard, mali si keyboard. Okay. So, alright, so, pwede na to na siya i-label to. C man dapat akong i-type nga nung
Na-record ba, sir?
na wrong. Okay. Not to ha, it's not my keyboard is dirty, it's your eyes. Okay. So we have here, tanaw na to ang different ways to. Pag mag-display ta og M, isa lang, duha ka M o tulo ka M. So syempre, ang M stands for month, ang MM stands for Metro Manila. Bitaw, joke lang. So, nagdikit man, no? Wait for a while. Ato ang i-ano. Okay. Sagdi ninyo kayo, nagdali biya yung maestro. Ay mo pagbuot, magdali ko. Okay. Joke lang, no? Sige, dira. Ayan. Sige, na to. So, pagdali ko ran yun. So, nara, no? So, this is for katong isa, mauning sa label 1 na M. So, September 4. Ang isa is 9. Tapos, September, katong MM, duha lang ka digits. Kung MM, Metro Manila Festival, bitaw, MMM, September. Kung gusto ka, do dili tanan gusto maimo, sige to. Kung gusto ka na imuhang, siyempre kung upat
Gusto
na
ka.
siya, basta kung gusto ka, upat, pwede man yata. Kaya pwede upat lagi. Try na to, babe. Is tanan, the entire, kumbaga, entire date, no? Entire date, September. Dahil, September, then 09, equivalent September. Okay, another one, sige. Next is, for, if you want na i-combine mo siya tanan, siyempre, pwede mo na siya combine. Let's say, month, tapos gusto ka na, day. Kung day siya, sa lang, okay? Kung DD siya 02 usay date karon, let's say 09 ay 04. Kung DD siya daddy D dudu, kung tulo ka di unsay mahitabo, display niya ang unsay date, unsay ano karon, sat ang i-display. Nakuha niyo class?
Yes, sir.
Kung upat siya, Saturday. Ana ha? Ana siya. So kung duha lang, ana. Tapos, pwede nyo i-format into inani, DD, tapos Y, pwede ana, pwede po like, kasi depende na sa inyong gusto, no? DD, tapos Y. Okay? So, ira na to. Okay, so for that, i-combine mo siya. Na siya ay September. Oh, what happened? Nga naman eh. Wala. Dapat dili siya. Mali ay. Sorry. So, DDD. Gamay na D. Kay ang MDI is for M dako M minute, no? So, September. Okay, kasi kung kaya dako siya ang M is because ang M is used for minutes. Kaya mag-conflict man siya. So, September 4, 21. Kung tulo na siya, kaway, ang display ana is 2021. Okay? So, balik. Where are you? Ayan, okay. So, similar to time. No? Kung kaunin mo, i-capture nimo ang time. So, for time now, let's say, so ganito, H, tapos minute, tapos second. So, if that's the case, ano man yung level 3, dapat level 4, level 5. Wala tayo level 6, no? Wala tayo level 6 na Wala tayo level 6 kaya wala kayo mo label. So, unsa na lang yung program. Okay? So, run, pagdali. Okay, run. So, inanin na ning way kaon yung maestro. So, you have there 7:43:39. Now, karon, siyempre, you are going to ask me, sir, gusto na ako, sir, mudagan ang seconds. Yan. Gusto na ako, sir, na ay AM, PM ba siya? So, we can do that. Okay? Ayaw ka wala ka, ato na buhaton. Okay? Pero send GCash. Joke lang. So, dire, sa label 6, label 7, that's kung buhaton is, so we have here label, let's say 7. So tang nato siya, let's say PT, or PT lang siya, PT, no? PT ha, dili PT, PT, okay? So ayo tarong nag-pronounce. Diha ta maluya. Okay, we have asa naman to? Try na to 8. And then try na to dako na TT. TT, okay? So kung dako na TT, dako po na siya na AM, PM. Ang sa ng AM, PM, anti-meridian o post-meridian, tama ba? No?
Yes,
AM
sir.
and PM.
Yes, sir.
Ay, okay, dili lagi siya. So, basin gamay na, dako lang na T, pero isa lang ka T. O, try na to. If dili siya, o, di wa tayo choice, wa tayo mahimo, kasi nagbago na siguro sila. O, wala dyan daw. Okay, pangitaan na lang yung unsay tamaan na. Anyway, so, kato kung giingon na gusto niyo isya, gusto na ko sa makita na magdagan ang time. So, if you want na magdagan ang time, okay, ayaw niyo padagan na kay kapuyon siya, bitaw. So, if gusto niyo ipadagan ang time, you just go to timer, add timer, ayan. And then, in the timer, timer, click niyo dire, enabled to true. Okay? And then, ang interval, kani siya 100, medyo paspas. Kung 1,000 na siya, ang ano is milliseconds, yata, 1,000 is equivalent to 1 second. Interval niya is 100 para paspas yung timer. Unang sa mga computers na to, na tingala mo na uban, sa computers ng hulog-hulog piso, or sa mga wifi, tingala mo na ay paspas lagi ang time. Pero di lagi siya same sa time na parehas sa time dyan ng normal time. Kasi naanay, ang gi-set na nila is the interval. So kung ang interval nyo is to, let's say, 1,000, medyo hinay ang under sa time. Pero kung ang interval niya is 100, kusog ang interval sa time. So meaning kusog ang tick sa time. So mao nang inana, no, mag-question mo. So that na siya pag-program na siya ang interval niya. So if that's the case, dili ka magbutang og code dito sa main. Dili ka sa label. So ang label saan na to? Label 9. O label 9 dot text. Kopyahon na to ni siya. And then Tang nato dire, change lang nato na into 9. And then after that, you have here TT. Okay? So, ira na to. And then you will see there na timer ato ang program. Okay? So, yan. As you can see, nanay time. Draw 59, 47, wala 7:47 na, wala 03, 04. Ayan. So, isn't it amazing? Isn't it
Yes,
surprising?
sir.
Isn't it surprising? Isn't it
Surprising.
amazing, surprising. Okay, so one more para mahuman atong klase. So maghimo ta og kanang naman ni sa kana kay murag maghimo tag timer kanang lumbanay utong, lumbanay og kuan, so buhat na bata dire. So change na to siya.
Stopwatch, sir.
Ha?
Stopwatch.
Oh, nag-stopwatch na. Okay.
Ayaw mo buto, sir.
Ayaw lang namubuto ha, ayaw lang nuclear power. Okay. So, ato ang kuan lang ta kay di man ta mag-input no. So, ato lang puro lang ta label. Pwede po text field pero dapat actually sige, mag-try ta nga mag-try ta na text field siya para makita niyo ang difference. Okay, let's say copy paste. Text field ang isa, tapos pwede man nato ni disabled. So, disabled naman yung heart para sa tua, mag-disable na lang punta diri sa atong program. Asa naman to? Oh, yan, enable to false. Okay, false lang na. So, daw try na to be kung ano na ba niya? Dili nakaka-input ani. Okay? So, dili nakaka-input ani sa yan. Oh, dara na-disable na. Di nakaka-input. Napay isa ani which is editable, set editable. Asa na to? Ay, kuan na to sa visual sa programming yata sa Java yata to no? Set editable. Anyway, so that's it for enabled. So pwede naghapon din, pwede ni siya. Okay. So syempre ato ni i-change into start time kano siya ta nag-start. Okay? Name man dai ni no. So dali jud ay ko. So LBL start and LBL and okay, kani paunsaon ni siya. So dapat mao ni ang LBL start. Sige na lang, LBL start display. Mao na itong ibutang dira. And then kani txt end. Okay? And then kani siya i-change na to ang iyang text ani po end. So, syempre, i-calculate. Wala pa rin, no? This is start. Okay? Napatay isa, kwaon na to siya ang okay? So, delita, which is ang iyahang, masay tawag na difference, elapse. So, elapse. Elapse man yata na, kay murag elapse man sa makita nato sa naman may makita ni sa mga tutorial anyway. So, we have saan ba ni pangalan ano? Label LBL elapse okay, and then this one is txt elapse. So button na lang kulang na to. Okay, button, copy lang tag button dire, and then we go here button. So sa ba start, okay. Bahala na mo anak dra unsay style niyo na basta kay kani siya btn start and then ang iyang text is start and then kani siya btn end and then ang iyang text is end. Okay, so baliktad. Dapat btn and then ang text niya is yun, end din. Okay, so pag-click na to start, display siya dito, tapos pag-click na to end, display, tapos kwaon na to ang iyang difference. Okay, so to do that, what we are going to do is so mag-declare sa tadiri og mga variables. So dim, let's say s or time start. Okay, time start. Okay, as by the way, ano na siya, nato siya time and as date nato siya i-declare, and then div, pwede na. Okay, so na tayo start and time and as date. Okay, so para ma-capture na to ang balik ta dire, pag click na to start, capture na to ang start time. Okay, start time, ito start time, time start, isa ba? Time start equals format. Okay. Tapos, kwaon na to now. Now, tapos capture na to HHMMSS. Okay. And then, display na to sa iyahang LBL yata to, start, dot text. Okay, so mauna no, basta daghan na mo kung mas okay yun na naka sa inyong ano. Tapos time start. Okay. That's it. So, this time, pwede na to ano ang txt and into like text is equal to 0 muna. Okay, and then txt elapse into equals to 0. So, pag click na to og stop or end, so pag click na mo na to stop or end, sorry, kulang. Kwaon na to ang okay, kwaon na to ang value. Let's say we have here elapse time equals, so kwaon sa nato ang time di ay, so we have so ito end time, so ito time end di ay, okay, time end okay, time end equals, okay, format same gyapon, kwaon na to ang iyahang ang date ay ang time pag kuha nimo no, so time HH pag stop nimo and then MMSS. Okay, and after that, kwaon na to siya by using, or kwaon na tong difference niya by using a function date diff. Okay, date diff or stands for date difference. Naatay kinatawag na date interval. Aning date interval is unsa imuhang kani magamit nimo ni sa mga applications like sa internet cafe, no? Kung ang i-minus ba nimo ang day, ang hour, ang minute, ang month. So para syempre para makita nato ang iyahang difference jud is second nato, kay kapoy kay magulat og isa ka oras, kapoy pud magulat og isa ka adlaw. So second atong interval, and then paano atong start time. Okay, or time start ay mali po time start then minus time end. Okay, time end, and then after that txt elapse, wa pa din nato nabutang sa txt end at text equals time end. So kuha na to ang i-display ang katong end na nakuha na format HH minute seconds sa txt end.text, and then txt elapse.text is equal to elapse time. Elapse time yun. Okay, so let's run the program now, and then so start baliktad. Okay, dapat dire, no? Okay, and then end ay naka-format na ining password. Gituyo na ko na siya actually. Okay, so para di nyo makitaan, para thrill ba? Thrill. Okay, so use false na ini dapat. Okay, actually gituyo na ko to para mangkuan mabaganahan mo mina. Bitaw baliktad day ito, sa day ito dapat time start. Wait lang, asa day ito atong ato to sa start. Man to. Sa day ito atong pangalan ganina. Kani, unsa pangalan day ani? LBL start display. So Mali ang keyboard. Okay? Mali na po si keyboard. Start. Display day na dapat. Okay? Alright, so let's run now and then okay, so atong time, dara, 55, 56, 57, 58, 59, 60. 60 na to. Ayan, kuha niya, 7:55. Kuha pa dyan yung AM, no? 7:57. Ano, 57 man eh. Tama, kay 7:57, gihulat na to. And then, for elapse, uy, naka-password na po. And, mali, pasab. Okay, balik ta dire sa password ini. Okay, password card. Tapos naka-false naman siya. Tapos ang end na to txt end, is it txt end? Okay, kulang ta isa ka. This is txt end, this is txt elapse. So dapat txt end.text, txt elapse.text. Okay, sige. Run. Dali, pagdali. So, 58, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 na to. Capture na to, 7:58:05. And, butang na to siya by 10. Ayan, so, ang elapsed time niya is 5. Okay, pwede na butang 5 seconds ba? Depende sa inyo. Okay? So, that's it. Okay, that would be all for today. Any question? Question?
Wala, sir.
Wala. Okay. So, what I would like you to do is, okay, I want you to do this one. Okay. Record yourself upon answering this. Record yourself upon answering this. Yung buhaton is, ang inyong buhaton for your program, for your activity, okay, is, dito na lang ako i-discuss sa unsa ni para ma-free food mo, no? Dito na ako i-discuss sa lab activity. So actually ang atong inyong buhaton is mag-deposit and then mag-withdraw, so mag-transaction sa bangko and then kuhaon niya ang time. Okay? And then after that, every time checking of balance using a PIN and then mag-withdraw, then ma-minusan dayon imuhang balance account. So supposed to be, inana atong buhaton if naalang jud ka sa face to face, mas gwapo siya. Pero yan, lang akong detail sa inyong lab activity. For now, that would be all, and then I guess we call it a day. Any question so far? May question? Wala.
Sir, di siya pwede sa buhaton sa NetBeans, sir?
Ha?